We're in northern Sweden, BMW test track, to experience for the very first time this car, the BMW i8. Revolutionary car. I mean, they're going to call it a gentleman's sports car is what they're saying. It's like an M3 rival, or is it a 911? I don't know. €100,000 expected list price. And it's this combination of electric hybrid car and a 3-cylinder petrol engine in the back, and how they're going to combine all these power plants to make a sports car is what we're here to find out. We won't actually drive this car for a year, so this is a real early taste of it. It's a true prototype, that's why it's all in disguise. But anyway, we're out here with the test engineers on a frozen lake just to find out what this car's all about. Sounds like early 911 to me. That sort of 3-cylinder makes a good sound of 3-cylinder.
Yep.
But you're saying this is to be worked on.
Yeah, it has to be fine-tuned, of course. It sounds a little bit still agricultural.
Yeah.
But you see, you can drive it very smoothly, very precise, and without very hectical operations at the steering wheel.
Yeah. So I'm afraid I can't show, because we're not allowed to show the interior. So it's correct in using the, we're in 4-wheel drive in effect at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah.
So, but you've got no indication of what's working when. You're just...
No, that's just the intelligence of the car to say, yeah? I'm just giving the input by the throttle and the steering, and the car is managing the torque factory between front and rear.
So when we're in sport now, that's always got some electrical assistance at all times?
That's right.
Okay, so now you've put it straight over to drive, and then using the mode selected, we're now in electric only. So we're in a front wheel drive i8.
Yes. Accelerating on slippery surface.
Yeah.
With the front wheel drive.
Right. This is a very uncanny feeling, isn't it? On electric only drive, just Are you going to switch to a different mode soon, or are you?
What we're doing now, we're driving through Aardeplug in the electric mode, and then if we go back, we can use the sports mode again. So.
Well, just a normal mode would be good.
The normal mode.
Yeah, just so I'm just interested how the motor, the petrol engine cuts in and out.
Yeah, okay. Then I switch over to normal mode now. But we'll still drive electric.
Okay, good.
Because it says you've got the battery is full enough, so still driving electric.
Excellent. So this is the mode. If I open the car up in the morning, this is the mode I'm in.
Yeah. Of course, your battery has to be charged. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you have used it really as a plug-in hybrid and you pull it, then you're driving away with a full battery. You start like this.
Okay.
And depending on your accelerating behavior, the combustion engine will come in sooner or later.
Right.
So we'll show you if we leave the town, then it will accelerate a bit more, so it hops in. Now it comes in as well.
There we go.
So, off.
And then it's gone.
Yeah. Now we're cruising electrically.
Okay. Okay, so if we were in sports, the engine probably would still be going to recharge the battery.
Yep,
Is that
that's
how that
right.
works?
So now we're leaving town. I will speed up a little bit, and I expect the engine.
Forgetting we're driving on ice.
Yeah.
So the acceleration is, I know winter tires are terrific, but yeah. This is Well, that was a fascinating day in this car. You have to rethink what you expect a sports car to do, having spent a day in this. I find it intriguing that they've started basically with a blank sheet of paper. This car has no other rivals. There's no other car with 2 power plants like this. Yes, this year we're going to see Porsche 918 and the Ferrari Enzo replacement, but they're hypercars. They're up 800,000 million euros. This car, remember, around the 100,000 euros, so a real rival for the Maserati Gran Turismo and, as they say, 911. But it's lightweight. One thing I was thinking about this car, they're saying it's about 1450 kilos. Consider that's the same weight as a BMW 1M. 350 horsepower, 360 horsepower, somewhere around there, 400 foot-pounds of torque. So they're talking about 4.5 to 60 miles an hour. So pretty quick. Limited to 155 miles an hour, but it's how we're going to use this car, because this is really an everyday sports car. That's the whole idea of it. 20 miles on electric only, and then a range with full tanks, they're saying 550 kilometres before you have to fill it up. So a genuinely sort of GT sort of car. Difficult to say because I haven't been able to show you anything of the inside. I haven't been able to drive it. That comes later this year. But inside you get this 3-cylinder throb. They're going to say they're going to make more of the sound of the engine, but it feels very connected. When he was accelerating, you hear the engine. It don't feel as though, oh, there's the electric motor and there's the petrol engine. It all feels very linear, all very together, very natural. But they do tell me they're going to put sound into the cabin. It's slightly uncouth at the moment, and they want to add, like have they done on the M5, coming through the speakers or something like that. So we'll just have to see. Next chance we get to drive this car, experience this car is in June. We're probably going to drive it around August. But on this first taster, this is a fascinating car and really one to watch.